June the 12th, migrating birds and rarities. Any migration has come more or less to a halt in June. By now, nearly all birds have reached their breeding areas. However, this does not apply to one-year-old black-headed gulls, which are not yet mature enough to breed. They can be seen biding their time along the banks of the Thames. Their desire, learning to fly north and breed, will all come later. For now, they're just wanderers. There still may be some swifts and reed warblers arriving late, and even lapwings returning from other parts of Europe where they have already bred. However, at last this month generally sees a pause in bird movement, with migrating starting again in July. Significantly less wildfowl can now be seen flying, as most birds are attempting to secretly feed their young. A warm June sees countless caterpillars and insects being collected for that purpose. A wet June has its compensations, with young rooks finding it easier to feed in fields which are not baked hard. The rare gulls and terns sighted in May have all now flown on to their preferred nesting areas. Small numbers of oystercatcher, greenshank, bar-tailed godwit, common sandpiper and green sandpiper all make regular appearances along the estuary. Corn buntings and grasshopper warblers are sometimes seen, as they can be very late to nest. The red-backed shrike also makes regular appearances in June, even as centrally as Hampstead Heath. Lonely patches of heathlands south of London are better places to look for this rare bird. Its decline may be due to a decrease in large flying insects. It captures these and small mammals and impales them on thorny bushes, or more recently on barbed wire. Later it returns to these larders to consume its prey. Luckily, shrikes, when they do visit us, have a habit of sitting on tall posts, making them easier to spot. Other rarities that make occasional appearances this month are the woodchat shrike, hawfinch and black redstart. Nests and eggs. There are still some birds that are yet to nest or are still laying eggs. Peregrines may even wait until next month. Traditional late nesters include kestrel, sparrowhawk, turtledove, nightjar, red-backed shrike, swift, tree pipit, reed warbler, wood warbler, grasshopper warbler, yellowhammer and partridge. Birds regularly on eggs in June may include many of these, as well as blackcap, yellow wagtail and both common and arctic tern. Other birds may now be on their second brood, for example, house sparrow, stock dove, swallow, house martin, blackbird robin, skylark, reed bunting, wood pigeon, tree sparrow, greenfish, kingfisher, moorhen and salt thrush. Consequently, there is quite a range of different bird activity to be seen in June. Blackbirds can be seen carrying nest material, swallows darting into barns to feed their young, families of ducks on lakes, and flocks of young and old crows together on commons. In the past, there would have also been huge nests of ravens, to which they would have returned to year after year. Now perhaps just one or two adults are recorded flying past their pinioned relatives in the Tower of London.